he'll do that. And he's on a journey of his own that's exciting to watch.
And this drive, exciting to watch, too. Second and short, the ball batted at the line as Justin Hickman got a hand on that. The pass falls incomplete. It will be third down. So McPherson asked in the offseason if he could be traded, and Trestman said, I understand completely why you want to be traded. The answer is no.
Yes, and I think he was trying to follow his offensive coordinator, Scott Milinovich, when he had an opportunity to go to Toronto before they had their general manager situation cleaned up. And they actually offered Milinovich, offensive coordinator from Montreal, an opportunity. And Scott passed it up, and I think that squashed any type of desire for McPherson to move on.
Duvall had 7 field goals in the last meeting, now trying to click on his 4th here. And he misses wide left. And Thigpen will give up a point. CFL Live continues from Hamilton. Porter warming up. A new target for the Alouettes. Quentin Porter comes in. Last appeared in the game July 22nd against Montreal. Was 5 for 7 with a touchdown and an interception. And he fakes to Cobb, and he'll run up to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5 as Chip Cox trips him up. What do you think of the move, Matt?
Well, you know, give Kevin a different vantage point on the sidelines. Maybe let him see what's going on. But Quentin Porter is certainly a different type of quarterback. You know, obviously Montreal's prepared for that because they didn't fool anybody there. You know, they're going to try to move him on the edge, much like Adrian McPherson offensively for Montreal, and let him work in space, cut the field in half for him. But certainly poses a few more challenges for Montreal's defense.
Flags are down as the pass was intended for Maurice Mann. And Ramon Guzman was in there, who looks back and sees there's a flag and is not pleased.
Yeah, it looked like it was good timing on Marcus or
pass interference. Montreal, number 35. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
Looks like Dix. Yeah, it looks like Dix was good timing on the play. Obviously, bottom receiver here. You can see it, bottom of your screen, folks. You can see him right here. Right here. There's your 2 guys involved in this play. Bang, underneath.
Yeah,
a little rub route from inside out. Some call it pick, some call it rub. There it is, edge game.
Play action pass, and Porter throws. Arlon Bruce makes the catch in front of Billy Parker. And they'll mark him down. And Montreal territory at the 53-yard line, a couple of yards short of a Ticat first down. Quentin Porter threw for the only touchdown the Ticats had in their loss against the Alouettes earlier this season.
Fake it inside. Don't have to honor that run fake because they're not giving the ball to DeAndre Cobb. Just get to the quarterback, get in his face. Good time thrown ball by Quentin Porter. That ball is any later, it's going back the other way.
That's the sidelines, guys.
Second and short. Porter steps up, needs the 50. Flags are down. As he gets down to the 46-yard line, Chip Cox makes the tackle. It appears the call will go against the Ticats.
Holding. Hamilton, number 67. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Bankowski gets called to the delight of the many Montreal fans who made the trip down, and a very costly mistake by Hamilton.
Yeah, he's your left guard right here, and you know, too bad for these guys. A lot of times they don't get singled out when they do have a penalty, and you know, he's got a pretty good grip and clamp on shoulder pads, inside the shoulder pads, what they're taught to do, but obviously gives Porter a chance to slide in for first down.
Should be the final play of the third quarter. Porter under pressure, throws, has a man, McDaniel, but the pass is just out of his reach, and Gerald Brown gave Porter a pretty hard shot at the end of that play. So the Alouettes leading by 11 as we head to the fourth quarter in Hamilton on the CFL on TSN.
And only 17 yards rushing, and if we're going to continue to see Quentin Porter play in the fourth quarter, I think that number can change because Quentin is going to draw more attention off the edge, and DeAndre Cobb should become a factor here in the fourth quarter. And I think it's extremely important for Hamilton's offense not to get away from the run in this fourth quarter if they continue to play Porter, because they'll be able to feed off of one another.
They'll open the fourth quarter with a punt as Wilbur goes back. Hawkins and Maypray back to receive, and a great kick by Wilbur. Chases Maypray all the way back to the 10-yard line. And Maypray gets out to about the 17-yard line. So a chance for the Hamilton defense for a hold here as Wilbur uncorks a good punt and hems them in deep.
Great coverage on punt team there. We've seen just tremendous play. Just flying down. You've got Barker. You've got there's 5-6 cats there that are just all over it, and no place for Maypray to go.
A 49-yard punt. And so McPherson and the Owls will go to work. By the way, in their last two games, the Ticats have not allowed a point in the fourth quarter.
Well, they need to make that 3 in a row and play some field position here and give Porter an opportunity to play with a short field.
McPherson fires it up. Jamal Richardson up to the 23-yard line, and Otis Floyd, among others, in to make the stop.
I understand what he's thinking here. You know, you catch a hitch and you don't want to turn inside because that's where the posse's coming from. That's where all the danger is coming from inside out. And he's going to deliver the football here, and then bang, he catches it. He starts going inside. He's going, wait a minute, I see the posse coming. I'm not going there. And he turns back into the defender he just made miss. And then it gets ugly from there.
Second and long, a big defensive stand now for the Ticat D.
Maximum protection. You can see the set that they have.
Here comes the rush. McPherson tucks it in, gets across the 30 and more. Adrian McPherson into the open field. Stiff arms Jason Shivers and steps out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 22 yards.
Wow. Unreal. Using his legs when they needed it. Adrian McPherson stepping up. Eyes downfield, pressure, steps up in the hole and does his magic right here. Bang. It looks like Knowlton and Johnson collide into each other, and McPherson says, get off of me.
Little Heisman action at the end of that.
Right here, watch the linebackers right here. Pow! They smoke each other. Looks like Jamal Johnson puts Markeith Knowlton to sleep right there. And then McPherson's family going, yeah, that's what we've seen all our lives. That's right.
This is baby girl in the background.
That's right. That's Demi, the little baby girl. That's his fiance Chantel, and his mom and dad, Henrietta and Lloyd. Up from Sarasota, Florida, the McPherson family. There you go.
And meantime, for the Ticats, Markeith Knowlton is down as he was shaken up on that play. McPherson, by the way, 75 yards rushing on 11 carries this afternoon.
Yeah. You know, oftentimes this is what happens, you know, linebackers, you know, laying it in there, bang. These two, I mean, I'm talking about speed, and speed kills in football. And those guys are coming with bad intentions on Adrian McPherson. Jamal Johnson, Markeith Knowlton collide unexpectedly. And typically that's when the bad injuries happen, when you don't expect it. The elusive Adrian McPherson left those two guys hitting each other and in his wake, and then found Shivers and punked him with a straight arm.
There's Richardson. Takes a little hitch pass, gets across midfield and down to the 42-yard line. Will Hayward makes the stop, but it's a gain of 22 yards again.
And those are two big boys going at it right there. Dylan Barker, 6'4", probably 220. And S.J. Green, every bit as big. And he throws out his own stiff arm here. Bang! Barker hangs on for dear life. Not after S.J. Green exploits him for a big chunk of change. Excuse me, Jamal Richardson.
So a first down for the Alouettes at the Hamilton 42-yard line.
Those are some big targets for the Montreal quarterbacks, Jamal Richardson and S.J. Green. They're huge. I love those guys that can run and they're big targets.
Now a pump fake to Coburn looking over the top. He's got Richardson wide open. Can't hang on. The sideline as the pass was just a hair overthrown.
Saw that develop up here. It's like cheating. You can see it so quickly. Sorry to step on your toes here, Gord, but man, they take the safety off the top. You know, they've got two verticals, and they pull the underneath coverage with the swing pass, and you've got touchdown written all over it. But errant throw by McPherson. And this is what Mark Trestman talks about. The one aspect of Adrian's game that he can work on, become better at, is his accuracy.
But that's time, right?
That is time, without question, and that is confidence as well. But he had all the time in the world there, and a lot of room to work with. And that's a ball I know McPherson wants back.
Second down from the 42. Here comes the blitz from Parker again, and McPherson gets away again. Down to the 30. He'll step out of bounds after picking up a Montreal first down on a gain of 12, and the McPhersons are glad they came up from Sarasota, Florida.
They're not even standing up. They're not even getting it. It's like commonplace to them. You know, it's like, oh, that's Adrian. That's what he does. You know, we see the defense, the same defense we diagrammed in the first quarter where Barker comes down and they drop somebody back and replacing him, trying to fool the quarterback. Adrian's not buying into it. He pulls it down, finds a lane, and he's got a lot of green in front of him and takes advantage.
Impressive drive that began at the Montreal 18-yard line. Gaining ground and chewing up clock.
Yes, that's the biggest factor right now for Hamilton.
Now Coburn on the carry. He's inside the 20. And Avon Coburn has another first down as Jamal Johnson makes the tackle. Pickup of 11 yards, and the Alouettes now unleashing all the weapons.
Yes, a huge hole for him. A nice job on the left side by Bork and Woodruff. Open it up. Beautifully done. Gord, you could have run through that hole, picked up maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, maybe.
Jamal Johnson was in hot pursuit. Are you as fast as Kobe?
No.
There you go.
In my car. McPherson quickly down to Cahoon, and Cahoon inside the 5, down to the 4. Otis Floyd makes the stop on Cahoon, who has another Montreal first down, and Cahoon almost had something he hasn't had since last October, a touchdown. He hasn't caught a touchdown pass since the game against the Ticats last October.
That's not doing a lot there, but just understanding what the defense is giving you and taking it. He just hides behind the receiver that you're releasing in front of him, finds the hole. McPherson looks short side right away, delivers, and then Cahoon does his magic.
I think Ben's jersey's actually smaller than that guy's. First down. McPherson under pressure. Hickman had him, or so he thought, and McPherson gets it away.
Heads up play. Matt Kirk from Queens University and Justin Hickman pressuring. Bottom of your line right here, right there. That's him. That's Matt. That's Hickman. That's Hickman right there, and Matt Kirk. Kirk comes in late. Hickman was in the end of the line of scrimmage. Can't see his number in my telestrator, but he did a nice job of staying home and doing what he had to do. And McPherson did a good thing as well, getting rid of the football.
McPherson to the back of the end zone, looking for Kerry Watkins, who thought he was held up by Will Hayward, but the pass falls incomplete. Now the Alouettes will be held to a field goal try, so if nothing else, the Ticats at least keep it a 2-score game.
Well, I think Kerry Watkins has got a bit of grief here, and a bit of a good case. Klein might pick this up. Labor law lawyer he is. You know, he gets undressed by Will Hayward, stops his momentum initially to the back of the end zone, and then can never regroup, and the officials are letting him play. Watkins is not very happy.
Duvall from the 12, little chip shot, puts it through. So once again, Damon Duvall accounting for a lot of the damage as the Alouettes lead by 14.